Great content. Hi guys, welcome back to episode 3 of the Samantha and Leigh podcast.
Oh my god, short story long. I love it. We're missing...
Who was that?
Yes.
Oh.
The quick brown... Whoa! Good save.
That's all you get.
That's all
Daddy
there is.
needs his juice. No.
This is Sam and Leigh Day now, it's just podcasting.
Yay!
So,
I'm here for it.
perfect. I want to talk about how I thought I was going to leave Adelaide when Mum died.
Yeah.
My first little breakdown right after the wedding, because I think when the wedding was 14 months after her diagnosis, and I was just like, is she going to make it to the wedding? Do I have to bring the wedding forward? Like, blah, blah, blah. And we were so focused on this milestone of the wedding to get her to. That's all I thought about. And then the second we came home from the honeymoon, I was just like, I had this giant breakdown that I'm like, she's going to die at some point. And I kind of just realized it was like the milestone of like, she's got to make it till this day was gone. And it could happen at any moment. And I was just like, I can't be here when she's dead. Like, knowing how close we were, and again, like I said earlier, same favourite cafes, same favourite restaurants, favourite shops. I was like, everything reminds me of her. Fucking Perriman's Bakery in North Adelaide. I was like, how am I going to like go around day to day? Just like, that's the bench she sat on. That's the walk she liked. That's the coffee place she went to. Like, So initially, my first breakdown, if you remember, was I thought I would move to England.
Yes. I was all for that one. I was like, okay.
Let's go. I was at this where I go. You're
Let's get back into that state.
You want to go there?
Yeah.
Okay, done. I need to get a lot richer.
Well, working on that.
The houses I like are like £10 million.
Easy. I'll just get a 7th job.
Maybe I do have to make this into OnlyFans. Screaming. So, yeah, I was just thinking England initially because Jesse's family are there, and I was like, get me the fuck away from here. Like, I felt scared. I felt terrified to just be hit every single turn I make with just memories.
Yeah. This is before Mum's passed away.
Oh, yeah, this is right after the wedding.
Yeah. And also, just quick side note.
Yes, I love a side note.
We weren't expecting her to last as long as she did.
No, thank God.
Yeah, we were told like, 2 months here and there?
Yeah, we worked in 3-month little increments. Like, she'd have a scan, and that was every 3 months. And we were essentially never sure if she'd make it to the next one.
Yeah.
And so it was just tweaking her chemo or doing this, doing that. So, yeah, it was... I mean, you could be told 1 year, 5 years, doesn't matter. Whatever happens, happens. Like, they can't really give you a time.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we were just always on, like, eggshells and the scan anxiety and everything. So, yeah, I was just... Honestly, she seemed sicker back around the wedding. And then she kind of seemed to plateau and was just kind of steady with it for so long. And to have a dip and then would be a bit scared and she'd be a bit sick and be in hospital. She always came out. The bitch always came home.
Yeah, she always bounced back. And that's why I kind of felt like we were in the stage where like, well, she's never going to die.
No.
So
I was like, she's going to have like another 5 years.
Yeah.
Like, she'll always come home. She always did.
Yeah.
And it was kind of a blessing because to look back, and we were quite relaxed with her in hospital. Stressed, but didn't let myself get too far ahead because I was like, no, she's always come home.
Yeah.
And there's no point worrying twice and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So I was quite chill with it.
Yeah.
Surprise! But at the same time, like, well, I'm glad I wasn't like... It's hard because I was. I remember, like, would be in hospital and I would go into the toilet of her room and, like, shut the door and I would, like, go red in the face and I would just silently scream and cry and, like, have a fucking freak out and then just, like, get it together and go back to the room. But I always thought she was coming home. I was more having that reaction at seeing her sick and sad and on painkillers and having to have all the needles and the surgeries. Like, that's what I was getting sad about, not because I thought we're at the end.
Yeah.
It literally wasn't until the day she went into hospice that I knew we were at the end.
Yeah. Because, like, even when she went into hospital this last time and she obviously wasn't looking great, I was like, well, she's coming out.
Yeah.
So we don't have to worry about moving because she's not coming.
Absolutely. And, like, because she was quite yellow and jaundiced when she went in, and that they got rid of that. She was back to like, she was looking better.
Yeah. And also, like, not long before this happened, she had results from a test which came out great.
Yeah. So the first time ever in 3 years of her scans, and it's not their fault, and I know that they don't know, but they did say we had Christmas. It was the first time it had reductions of her cancers.
Yeah.
And the brain cancer was gone, and there was some reductions on the other ones, and it was the first time that a scan wasn't worse.
Yeah.
So we relaxed.
Yeah.
And we thought, oh, we've got Christmas. It'll be the next scan that we'll see what's going on. Like, we thought we had till the next scan. And we were in Melbourne. 2.5 weeks before she went into hospital, we were in Melbourne drinking champagne with Colin Phillip.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. That's crazy. Like, how quickly she went down.
But
like, so caught off guard.
And that's why I say, like, I know on the outside, if you don't know me and if you don't know the details, you'd be like, well, she's terminal. It's been a couple of years. Like, what do you expect? But it's like, but she was just doing so well. And she just didn't seem to have that. She declined really quickly. But I know, and I'm the same as her, she preferred that she was like living as best she could. She wasn't the best in Melbourne, but she was still pretty good. Living as best she could and then warmth, rather than like, if she'd been 6 months in like a wheelchair, an oxygen tank, like she'd be beside herself.
Yeah.
And that's not nice for her and wouldn't have been nice for me. Like, I know she would always choose to just be like in Melbourne, living her best life, and then like see her bitches.
Yeah.
But that's why it was so shocking, because it was like, I just didn't think we were here.
Yeah.
And even, I think by this point I would have had a different episode already about her going into hospice when she started to not be as lucid mentally. Her first day not seeming like herself was the day before hospice, in terms of confusion and not quite knowing what was happening and having a bit of delirium.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, it's not like she spent a few weeks or months being a bit wacky and like, what are you talking about, Mum? Like, she was good.
Yeah.
She's normal. We went to Kentish with her like the week before. Anyway.
Where did this come from?
Like, anyway, where the fuck was I going with that?
Yeah. Sorry, I think I took us way off topic. Just talking about where we're moving to.
Oh yeah, that's right. So initially I was like, yeah, I'm gonna move to England, go stay with Jesse's family, pack up my business, see you later, motherfuckers, like I'm getting the fuck out of here. And then I got over that. I sort of just, I don't know, we'll take all as it comes, right?
Yeah.
Then I thought we'd move to Melbourne,
Yeah.
which you were all for as well.
Yeah. And we've got a lovely friendship network over there.
Yeah.
We've got really good, people.
I'm there every month, minimum.
Yeah.
So then I kind of thought, if I can get out of Melbourne, so I get out of Adelaide, live in Melbourne, obviously I have to be sad about Mum, but I wouldn't be hit with memories every fucking corner I take.
Yeah.
And then she died, and I realised, and I did have a theory that I was just trying to run away, and I knew it was just going to change the scenery and to not be as reminded, but when Mum passed, the community that I've got here, obviously like not just my friends, but just like the fucking restaurants I go to, the cafes I go to, like the community, the people that know me or know of me. I get random people at platform being like, I saw about your mum, I'm so sorry, like you're amazing. I was like, hey, it's like on the fucking, reformer.
Yeah.
But it's like, I've built such a network and community here over the last, I think I've been out there like 10, 11 years, that me going to Melbourne or me going to England would not change how sad I am. I would just also lose my support network and the community that I've built.
Yeah. And it is beautiful here.
Oh, God, yeah. No, I love Adelaide. It was never that I didn't like Adelaide. I was just...
Needing to get away from those
Too much
constant
champagne.
reminders.
Yeah. I just thought I would need to get away from that.
Yeah.
But, and like I said before, it's really hard when you have to go, oh, my mum died. Like, the fact that I can go to the Kentish, I don't have to say anything. They don't ask who mum is. They've seen my fucking post, and they're just like, we're so sorry, and they send me a drink and offer their condolences, and it's like not having to like everywhere I go, and just having so much like love and community, and like now I'm very happy here.
Yeah.
And now the only reason we would move is when Call Me Daddy takes off, and maybe we do like a stint in London or something to grow it in Europe.
Okay.
When we move to London as well. Yes. I thought you were just so well in England. Oh my God. You would have to really play up your Australian accent just so you've got that like, they would love it. How you going, mate? G'day.
I feel like I'm the kind of person who, if I was surrounded by British people, I would like take on
Mimic
that
them.
accent accidentally.
I want your accent.
I'm not even gonna try to do it because I'll just like annihilate it.
It'd kind of be hot though. G'day, mate. Like, they would love it. They would eat it up.
Yeah, I'm just go there with my like, white room hat with the corks.
That's me in the cops. But yes, I feel very happy that I didn't move. And now I'm kind of just like, yeah, I can see that I would be just as miserable. I just would have less people around me that I knew.
Yeah.
And I'm, really grateful that, like, my cousin stayed at mum's right when she passed, because I kind of got to take back, like, I got to have a good memory in that house with Tony. And Tony and I immediately went to, like, her favourite cafes and all those things that mum went to. And not, like, reclaimed them. It's not like a breakup, we got to take the restaurants back. It was just kind of, like, had that first experience, still in shock.
Yes.
Rather than shying away from something for months and then being like, it's my first time back at you want a cafe? Like, it's...
Yeah.
I'm actually grateful that a lot of the stuff I did was still in shock, because that is what protected me for sure. But, almost moved to Melbourne.
Yeah. Well, you did go to Melbourne for Christmas and New Year's.
And her birthday.
Well, yeah. Because...
And next week.
It's so important. Well, yeah. It's a second home.
100%.
Because it was so close to Christmas, her passing away, which is so sucky. Like, the
Sucky.
hardest time for anyone who's, lost someone during the year. So you went to Melbourne.
Yeah.
Do you think, or what do you think you would do this year?
Well, I would love to do England, actually, even though I'm going for her ashes in June. I love the idea of doing like a white Christmas with Jesse's fam.
Yeah. I think that'd be a nice way to do it.
It'd be nice. Well, you'd have to come with us.
Yeah, sure.
They love you, his fam. But, I don't know. We may do one with Jesse's fam. We may go away for it. I love the idea of not being here for it, because doing a normal Christmas minus your mum is really fucking hard.
Yeah.
But if you're like for Melbourne, we were somewhere else doing something completely new. It wasn't like the same thing minus mum. So that's why I kind of felt like I maybe do Bali or something.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm open to seeing where we are at that time. But one thing that Mary, one of the hospice nurses, said to me, because I was like, right before Christmas, fucking hell, mum. But Mary was like, at least you kind of get the first one out the way.
Yeah.
And as much as like it was really hard and it really sucked, again, I think the shock kind of protected me. But I'm like, it would kind of also be hard, like say you lost them early in the year and then it was like that first Christmas was like reapproaching. By the time my second Christmas comes, or next Christmas, I've done it. It's not my first one.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel like, again, I'm like, I guess that's kind of good. I don't know.
Yeah. Just creating new kind of memories for Christmas now.
Yeah.
Because you can't, recreate.
I'm still
what I
in
had
shock.
here.
I'm still in shock.
Yeah. As long as I'm there.
In England. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. But it's, I don't know.
So like the day-to-day, things, living in Adelaide, seeing her bench, where she would walk and wait for you and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's becoming a little bit easier, but there's still...
You still cry, but like some of the people have said to me on Instagram, like the things that made you beside yourself crying down the track are easier. Or bring you a happy memory rather than a distraught memory.
Yeah.
And I do get that a little bit now. Like when I saw her bench today at the Torrens, me just had a little sit and like it was cute. I didn't cry. And like there are things I can do now that I could not do at the start. Like I could not be alone.
Yeah.
Jessie had to sit on top of the toilet seat in the bathroom while I showered. And like my walk from Pilates 7 minutes to home, I had to call someone because that used to be my time to call mum and see if she's awake and how you doing, and that was like my little moment. And to walk out of class and be like, it's so tough. So thank you for always answering my calls as well. But even driving to your house last week, I can do that now without being on the phone.
Yeah,
I still cried.
Well, as we should. I was very impressed that you, because it's a long drive to my house.
It is.
Like, that's a long time to be
You live
by
in
yourself. I know.
Timbuktu.
Yeah, get your passport.
Yeah, exchange my money for a vaccination. It is half an hour away, by the way.
But that's a long time to be like just with your thoughts.
100%.
And like definitely a month ago, yeah, no.
No, absolutely not. Even if Jesse had to pop out for work, I'm lucky that I'm usually with clients at home if he's like busy. But like I couldn't have done that a month ago, whereas now I can do it. One thing that's interesting is I've been doing my hair and makeup, which I never used to do before. It gives me that down, quiet time because I'm shit at it. I'm really concentrating, like doing the fucking products. That it's almost like a lone downtime without being allowed to have the mental space to get depressed.
Oh yeah.
So it's almost like it's kind of been weirdly therapeutic.
Yeah, it's like a gateway to, being by yourself.
Yeah. So doing my fucking vlog.
Yeah.
Because like I've had weekly blow dries for 15 years and makeup normally I didn't really do it. I would just get it done for events that were important. Whereas now I'm learning like my little eyeshadow, my little brows. Like it's been soothing.
Yeah.
And like I used to hate having to do it. I found it a waste of time, annoying. I'm not good at it, so fuck it. But too much champagne.
No such thing. Oh.
Do it.
We,
Do it for Susan.
No, I can't.
Do you
I'm
hate-
sorry, Susan. I love you.
Do you hate her?
No. Love her. I love her. I've had too much as well.
True. You were getting a bit crazy. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, in a nutshell, short story long,
Yes.
I'm glad that I live here and I now, like, I can see how much support and love and community that I have. And I'm grateful for it. And I recognize that I could be anywhere in the world, I'll still be just as fucking miserable.
Yeah.
But I haven't been to Perryman's Bakery yet because she used to get my little lunches from there. She'd drop them over. That will send me. But
Deal with that when it comes.
yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's good that you dealt with so many things while you were in that shock factor. But,
Yeah.
it's okay to take things slow.
Even the podcast, I'm like, I can't even show her my fucking. She'd love this. She'd be so proud.
I know.
She would
She'd
love
be
it.
Laughing.
She'd
She'd be
be
the first one to like it.
Oh, I missed that. She liked and commented on every fucking thing any of us did.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's tough. Or even when I go and share things on Instagram now, like when I send you and like other people my stuff, she still comes up with a suggestion. And I'm just like,
She'd like this.
she'd love this.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. But yeah, each day as it comes.
Yeah.
Can't take it to the fringe. She's with us, someone would say.
And that
Is that pussy? Grow some balls.
Okay.
Alcoholic loser.
Bitch.
Good.